I think I might want to stay in Republic for a little bit longer, but I will switch to communism at some point. Okay. There we go, and let's railroad here. Winnipeg builds a caravan. Okay, great. So I'll use that to help build up the wonders there. Communism, you can change the communism government, or you can build the United Nations wonder. And United Nations is basically the same as the Great Wall. Everybody has to at least offer peace in when you meet them. But I haven't met another civilization yet, so I can't really show that right now. Let's go for some useless stuff like genetic engineering's not useless. I don't think it leads to anything, but it leads to a new wonder. I'm gonna have to start building more wonders and more buildings, otherwise I'm gonna get this bad bug that happens. Let's see, can I buy new? You know what, let me work there so I can get more production towards my wonders. Actually, no, not yet. I'll wait till the Ottawa grows a little bit more too. Okay, keep building. And then, actually when I build this new city, I'm going to show you what happens if you build on a railroad. So normally if you just build a city, so I get cure for cancer, that's same as Hanging Gardens with one happy person in every city, but it doesn't expire, so it's not bad. But yeah, I'll show you what happens when you build a railroad before you build a city. Okay, so this guy's from Edmonton. Let's connect our network there. So we build a railroad here. Calgary builds a caravan. Good. And let me build a road there first. Almost have a complete network of roads there. Railroads, to be more precise. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Toronto. Darn you, Toronto. Bad, bad boys. Okay. Montreal builds a caravan. Good. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, okay, so let's build a railroad there first, though. Oh, and I should be able to get to Ottawa on this turn now. Help build the wonder. Let's see, is that going to finish it? Almost. I'll just finish it with this caravan here. Let's see. A little bit over, but that's fine. And then the next wonder I'm going to go for is JS Box Cathedral. That'll help with the civil disorders everywhere. Yay, Ottawa builds a pyramid. So now if I change government, I won't have to go through any periods of anarchy. Actually, I think since I learned communism, the pyramids are obsolete. Oops. Well, I'm an idiot. Okay, JS Box Cathedral. Definitely want that. Okay, good. And let's continue building up our pathway there. Yeah, I'm using Republic, but if I was using Democracy, I'd be sort of growing even faster. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this one. Alright, Vancouver builds a caravan. I'll try to get... Yeah, let's get some trade routes in Vancouver. Go to Toronto and Calgary. Magnetism. Magnetism cancels the effect of the lighthouse. Doesn't say that there because I don't have the lighthouse, but the Mongols do. And it won't work for them anymore. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'll keep moving. I have to stop there now, unfortunately. Okay, this guy's from Regina. What happened to my Vancouver settlers? Let me just build the railroad there. Okay, here we go. I'd like to get some settlers up in here. What's going on, Saskatoon? Why don't you do that? Or that? Build some settlers more quickly! Okay, Vancouver. Let's go to Toronto, build a trade route. There we go. Alright, so now I've railroad there. Let's see, I think this was built on plains too, so normally when you build a city on plains you get 2 food, a shield, and then we're under Republic, so we're getting 2 trade. But if I build a city here, not Denver, shoot. Let's go Victoria. Yeah, so you'll see that I'm producing 3 food there instead of 2. So yeah, that's a trick you can use. Unfortunately, you can't build railroads in cities after you've built the city. Yeah, and I sort of clicked over that really quickly, but since we developed gunpowder and we get the musketeer units, which are a more powerful defensive unit, our barracks would be obsolete if we had any. Oops, I think I picked democracy by accident. Oh well. I wanted to pick university, but that's fine. Yeah, but we can still build barracks, but now they will cost 1 gold per turn. I don't know if that says that in the Civilopedia here. It says 0, but now it would be 1 gold per turn. It's lying to us, Civilopedia. Okay, this is the Edmonton settlers, so help out Edmonton. Calgary will go into civil disorder because they got the size 7. Oh well. I like the production, but what are you going to do? Winnipeg builds caravan. Good. And we learn democracy. Okay, university. You know what? Let me switch to democracy right now. And I'll use communism near the end of the game. I think that's fine. Yes, we need a new government. Yeah, I'll use democracy to sort of finish out my science, and then I'll go to communism, I guess. Okay, help build the wonder. And that's fine. Let's build a railroad there. Can't really improve Vancouver too much more. I can, I guess, irrigate the desert or mine the desert. Probably going to be hurting for food, so I might as well irrigate the deserts. Okay, build a railroad there, and let's help out Ottawa. Let's see. I don't think anybody else would have religion. There's no reason to believe they would, so I don't think anybody's going to be able to snipe me on that. And the way the enemy civilizations build wonders is it's completely random. Though there's like a chance every turn that the other civilizations would build a wonder of the world. It's not really based on anything at all. Alright, democratic. There we go. So same cabinet as before. The one difference that there's two differences in democracy. One is that military units outside of their home cities will produce two unhappiness instead of one. Uh, Also, there's zero corruption. So you look in Toronto, I'm working all of these tiles, so that's good. Or sorry, all these trades are going to science, which is really, really good. And actually, there's a third difference in that. Let me just try this for a sec. Let me change my luxuries rate to 100%. What that will do is make pretty much everybody happy. And when everybody's happy, or when there are more happy people than content people, and I think if there's zero unhappy people, that will cause We Love the President's Day. And I think that'll happen in pretty much every city. We have to go through all of these. And what happens in We Love President's Day is that I think for some reason, everybody's so happy they just start making babies like crazy, and your cities will grow by one every single turn until they either can't grow anymore or We Love the President's Day ends. So let me try doing this for a few turns, see if I get like some sort of exponential growth. Ottawa, so let's mine these hills here. Calgary, let's get rid of this swamp. And let's help build JS Box Cathedral here in Ottawa. Yeah, I'll irrigate that desert. Why not? Definitely we're going to be the happiest. Okay, and I also didn't mention here, under Chieftain, you get to see the ranking of all of the civilizations. If you're playing on a higher difficulty, you'll only be able to see your own unless you have an embassy with another civilization. You'll be able to see where they stand as well. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, I think all of these cities just grew in size. So if you want to have a few turns and have your cities grow a lot, you can just switch to democracy, put your luxuries at 100%, and everything will grow like crazy. Might be a little bit abusive, I don't know. Help build wonder there. Toronto, you're going to need an aqueduct pretty soon. Oh, great. JS Bach is going to be complete pretty quickly there. If I can get a lot of caravans built. And I think when your people are happy, they're more likely to build up your palace for you. Vancouver builds caravan. Okay, I'll send that to Calgary. And right now I'm not getting any science here because, yeah, everything's going into luxuries. Probably don't need 100% luxuries, but whatever. Oh, and We Love the President's Day will only happen in cities above size 3. Okay, so it's being cancelled in quite a bit of cities, so I'm going to change the luxuries rate back down to 0. Okay, let me see my attitude advisor here. Wow. Shoot. Okay, a lot of these cities are going to be unhappy. Regina, probably. Yeah, I think so. Let's see, Vancouver. Do that. Winnipeg. Let's get rid of that. Montreal is probably going to have a lot of unhappiness. I think I should be able to... Okay, it's still growing. Edmonton, definitely. Calgary, definitely. Get rid of that and that one there. And then Toronto, of course. Get rid of these two. Once I'm able to build JS Box, that should fix a lot of the unhappiness here. And actually, another thing about democracy that's different about Republic is that if you have cities in civil disorder for 2 turns in a row, that's going to collapse the government. And it's going to throw you into anarchy. And you're going to have to, I guess, pick your government type again. Kind of sucks if you're in anarchy for quite a few years. Yeah, it's almost done. Great. Could buy it, but I'm just going to wait like a good little boy. Toronto requires an aqueduct to grow. I could have it grow, but not right now. And if you're playing on the higher levels, it's also worth using luxuries in democracy and maybe even just some tax, like even 10 or 20% tax. Like it's even good to just do like 10% tax, or no, 60 science, 20 tax, 20 luxuries. Right now we don't have any threats or anything, so we can just keep going along like this. If we look at our trade advisor, I think we're getting discoveries every turn. So I'd really like to keep that up if I can. And we got 3 of gravity, which gives us Isaac Newton's, or is it Isaac Newton's college? I think that doubles the science output of the city. Or no, it increases the benefits of libraries and universities until nuclear fission. But I think we're going to get to nuclear fission pretty quickly, so it's not that important to have. Eventually, I'll like to get all of the wonders of the world, even if they're obsolete. Even just to reduce the number of things that are possible to be built. Let's see. If I bought this, 44, yeah, it's fine. I just don't want to waste too much production if I get more caravans out. Montreal, build there. Irrigate that. There we go, JS Box Cathedral. So that should eliminate a lot of unhappy people. Oh, man, I guess do that. Ottawa, hey. Hey. Okay, metallurgy, so that will allow the development of cannons, which are pretty good military units. They have very low defense, but they have very high attack, and they only move 1 per turn. I didn't mention it with mathematics, but they'll replace the catapult units, which had attack 6, defense 1, and movement 1. So let's get electricity. Let's get rid of the Colossus. Stupid Zulus. Okay, so Regina, that's good. Ottawa, change to... Let's go with... let's go Darwin's Voyage. That'll allow us to build two civilization advances right away. Help build wonder. Let me start building a wonder somewhere else too. Is there somewhere like Vancouver? Does it have a lot of production? Yeah, so Vancouver, I'll start building some wonder. Let's go with the Hanging Gardens, I guess. And I can work that tile there. Help Vancouver grow more. All right, so we're progressing along pretty well.